problem.
How you doing, Ishmael? You all good, mate?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, all good, all good. You're obviously coming off that big win over Sam Gilly for the British title, and I know you're a very busy man. It seems like you're one of the most active fighters at the minute. But have you had some time to kind of unwind and relax a little bit since that victory?
I had 4 days. I had
4 days.
4 days on Christmas Day.
Okay, was it a good Christmas at least?
Yeah, it was good, man. All the kids was happy. Family chilled with the family, showing them the belts. It was good. It was good Christmas.
Mm. I didn't realize this about. I knew you had kids, but I didn't realize you had seven kids, and you obviously had two at the age of 14. Obviously, a lot came out about your story around the Sam Gilly fight, but yeah, how much time do you sort of get to spend with them, like in between your fights?
Um, Being a dad while you're an athlete's hard because you're always training, and then if you're not training, you're tired and you're dieting, and it's hard. And I'm proper busy, like I'm always taking fights, so it's hard. But I spend as much time as I can, and I support them. I speak to them every day, nearly. Well, different ones every day, but I try to be the best I can be, and it's going well, man. They're happy. They're all on the right path, all doing sports or like going through school, good in education and doing what they need to be doing. So I'm happy.
Mm. Were they all proud to see you with your British title around Christmas time?
Yeah, definitely. They're buzzing, man. Because obviously I'm the dad in it, and it must not feel the best when your dad's got three back-to-back losses. But now they got the champion as a dad, so they're happy.
For sure. How satisfying was that moment for you? You know, becoming the British champion, but doing it at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Obviously, Sam Gilly being a Spurs fan himself. How big of a moment was that?
It was good, man. Like it could have been anywhere, and I would have been happy. But obviously, going to his back garden and getting the win there, it just felt like extra bit special. And after 3 losses and going through what I've been through, I finally felt like I got to a place that mattered. So it was good. It was good.
Yeah, I think one of the crazy things was you had that really tough fight with Kiva Jarko. Like it was a great fight, really close fight, and then you had obviously a comeback fight after that, and went straight into the Sam Gilly fight. It was only about 2 months, wasn't it? Like how difficult was that to do? Because obviously, as a fighter, I guess you need to give your body time to recover, but you didn't really get the chance to do that, right?
I'm the Black Panther man. I'm a young, strong man. Still got age on my side, but nah, you know what it is? After the Kevin one, I kind of had like a dip in emotions and stuff, obviously, because I knew I won and I got robbed. And then I had to get straight back on it. Like I had to tell myself, listen, get back onto the training, back on the diet. Didn't really have time to enjoy myself. Then I had that little 6 rounder. Then I had to be on it even more for the Sam Gilly fight. And it's just things that I just put myself in a place where I knew it's what I had to go through in it. Sometimes you got to sacrifice, man, and that was just it.
Yeah. Well, in that fight especially, obviously you've been involved in a few tough fights, but the Kievan one did seem, particularly demanding, and you both had to show a lot of grit in there. Obviously, as a fighter, you have to take your mind to some really dark places to kind of overcome that. Like, what's sort of going through your mind during a fight like this, which obviously you thought you won?
Stevens, I've listen, I watched that back. I don't understand how I lost that fight. It's obviously got to be a hometown decision. He was he was bad in that fight. But I can't cry about spilt milk, man. I did I did what I needed to do. I could have made it a bit easier, but I wanted to actually hurt him, and I did, and I still lost. Like I don't know, I don't know what to say about that fight, but hopefully one day it comes again and I can make it right.
Yeah. I mean, how difficult is it to kind of, because most people would feel a lot of pain when they're in the ring, having to do a fight like that. But how difficult or how natural does it come for you to kind of, push the boundaries in that sense? Obviously, you said you wanted to hurt Kevin, which you obviously did. But yeah, how sort of naturally does that come to you? Because you've obviously been through a lot in your life, but doing it in the ring,
Do you know one thing that I always say to myself? I say, yo. At the end of the day's got to end, mate. So it's like you got to keep going. If you keep thinking about the past, then you're not going to look forward, man. So my mindset's life goes on. Now you got to keep going. You got to get back on the horse, innit, and keep going.
Mm. We've obviously got this fight with Bilal Fawaz coming up, and he like you has shown a hell of a lot of grit in his well, especially his past two fights. How much respect do you already have going into this fight for him? Because obviously you gain that respect from sharing the ring with someone, but in terms of what you've seen from him so far, what he's shown as a man, like how much respect do you already have for him?
Look, I respect all boxers. Getting in the ring is hard, and he has shown grit, but he's not been in there with me. So I understand what I bring in it, and it's going to be very hard for him to be in there for 12 rounds with me and do what he has done in his last fights. So, I just know what I need to bring. But yeah, respect, I'll always respect him. I know what he's like. I know he's going to be trying to wind me up and all that, but he's not going to be able to get in my head because I just want to fight me, bro. Like, I don't care about what you got to say. And I've learned no we say is going to change the outcome of the fight. Unless you get a person that's weak-minded and let you get in the head and the fighting on emotion. I ain't doing that. I'm going in there to cause serious damage, so I look forward to it.
Mhm. Do you feel like this is a fight where you can sort of showcase your skill set a little bit more then? Because we all know that you are a very skillful fighter, but you've also got that reputation of sort of going into the trenches and sort of dogging it out with fighters.
Yeah, this is exactly what it is. It's about showing the levels now, gaining that respect. Because these shall I say, the public, they don't give you the respect no matter who you fight. You beat one other guy, and then just because another guy's beat someone else, they'll be saying this guy is gonna give this guy a tough fight. Just like Shakur and Teofimo on the weekend, everyone's saying Teo's gonna win, but they're not giving Shakur the respect from the wins he's got because they forget about them. As soon as it's over, everyone forgets about what you've done. It's all about this next fighter. So now it's time to show everybody there's levels to this, man. And I just believe I'm another level to Bilal Fawaz.
Yeah. You mentioned him maybe trying to get into your head, and we obviously saw that face off that you did where you sort of cracked up a little bit. Like what do you sort of make of his character in that sense? Because he is, a little bit unusual in terms of how he approaches like the press conferences and stuff.
Yeah, he's a weird guy, man. He does too much, man. He does too much, but it makes me laugh. He actually makes me laugh. Like I don't dislike the guy. He's just a funny guy, in it. He's just one of them guys, in it. So all I have to do to him is laugh because I can't take him serious.
Hmm. You're obviously defending your British title. Is that a belt that you want to win outright? Obviously, you have to make three defenses to kind of win it outright. Is that sort of an ambition for you at this point?
Do you know what it is, bro? Like, this is a career. I'm in this. Everyone's in this to make money. If I get a better option where I'm going to make more money and I'm going to be able to put more on the table for my kids, I'm going to take that option. If it goes in the direction where I need to defend it 3 times, I'll do that. So it's a short career, man. I just want to be able to get the most money and get the best wins I can. So who knows?
Mm. You've obviously got, a lot of fights left, but how much has your life already changed financially, since I guess the last kind of 18 odd months where you've been involved in some really big fights?
Well, it's changed dramatically. Like I don't have to like before in life, it was a struggle in it, and trying not to go back to my old life, and I'd go for the fast money and stuff like that. It was a struggle. So now I feel more secure. I hardly spend, so I'm just putting myself in the best position I can, and I'm making the right moves. So I've got good friends around me, looking to go into the properties and do stuff like that. So it's good, man. It's a good turnaround.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You obviously say it's, you're going to wait for whatever opportunities kind of present themselves, but you've obviously had a taste of what it's like to compete at world level. You fought Sergey Boachuk. Do you sort of have an itch to like get back to that level and really kind of test yourself?
Yeah, like I know I belong there. I know there's still a lot of work to do because I'm still learning now. Like I'm learning a lot. I'm sparring hard. I'm sparring a kid called John Joe who won the world. Shout out to him. He's a seriously talented kid. And he won the world amateur championship and he's a tough battle. But I keep going back, keep sparring him because he's so skilled. And I know that my skill can get a lot better. Like I'm not stupid. I understand that to be better, you gotta, get the better opponents and better sparring partners. So I'm doing everything that's needed, and I know well I'll end up if I keep doing what's needed.
For sure. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what you can do. But yeah, just sort of finally, Ishmael. Obviously, you would have seen Josh Kelly win his world title on the weekend, and obviously as someone that you've shared the ring with, and who you seriously hurt in that 12th round, you almost kind of had him out of there. I was just sort of wondering, like, what were your thoughts ahead of that fight in terms of how he'd get on against Murtazaliev?
I felt like it was a dangerous fight because it was. That guy's a beast. He hits hard. He's not the best skilled, so I thought if Josh Kelly can do what he did for 12 rounds, which he did, he even got dropped and got back up and survived the fight. I wanted him to win. I was ringside. I really wanted him to win because I like Josh Kelly as a person. Like I didn't know him before. That's another guy. It's just boxing in it. So I didn't know him before we fought. I took the fight on short notice, and he's got his ways. Like he's Josh Kelly. He's flashy. So I'm thinking to myself, I need to beat this guy. But then I've gone and sparred him, and I've had a chat with him, and he's gone through the similar things that I've gone through. And you understand that we're just human, really. Behind all the flashy stuff and the social media and whatever, we're just humans. So he's an all right guy, but it's boxing and he's in my way and he's beat me before. So I need to, I need to get my revenge, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
man, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Definitely. I feel like he did what was needed. He boxed well. Everyone wants to see you stand and bang, but Josh Kelly can't stand and bang with that guy. I wouldn't even stand and bang with it. Well, I probably would. I'm a different. Obviously, I'd probably stand and bang. I'm not gonna lie, but he did what's needed.
For sure, for sure. Can you see that fight sort of materializing down the line then for the world
Yeah,
title? Yeah.
100%. It makes sense, man. And if
Mm.
I was Josh Kelly, you get one voluntary. Um, Well, you get to pick an opponent for one of your defenses, and I'd be picking me. Innit? Let's get the rematch on. It'll sell out. It'll be a big show. Everyone will want to see the rematch because the first one was so close, and it's chance for him to make it wider, and it's also a chance for me to beat him. So let's see what happens.
Sure, sure. Should be interesting. Well, I appreciate you giving me some of your time, Ishmael. And yeah, best of luck for the Bilal Fawaz fight. I'm sure you're ultra confident.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.